What's up, y'all? You already know I don't have an intro. I'm gonna level with you. I never thought I'd see myself making a video like this because, as I've said before, I try to make content that's family friendly for all ages. I want to make content for kids that adults can also enjoy, because if you're making things that everybody of all ages can enjoy, then you know you're doing something right? I'm gonna shut the door real quick. A lot of noise going on out there, but I was kind of roasting in my car, so I honestly don't know how to approach this topic because it's such a sensitive one. But when you spend a lot of time on the internet like me, you're gonna come across some things that are just disgusting and, like, it'll turn your stomach. And I've come across something like that earlier today as I was just over here scrolling, and I found out that there is hate still very much alive in a lot of places. Now, I knew that, but to see it just, in action, it kind of sucked. I'm gonna level with you. The video I saw was some black men going around with guns and face masks, and they're over here like waving their guns, shooting them randomly into the street, going and like pointing them at store owners, trying to rob people. It's terrible. It's terrible. And you look in the comments section under these videos and the replies, and it's like, oh, it's your typical suspects. Oh, I can't believe we brought them here on a boat. America would be better off without them. Yada, 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 right? Guys, I'm going to level with you. Please don't take what I'm about to say as me trying to condone that sort of behavior, because it is not that in any sort of way. But do you really think that that's an acceptable way to react to the things that you see online? Like, I mean, typical suspect, really? Like, and I'm just scratching the tip of the iceberg, because, again, family friendly. I don't want to say everything that I saw, but it was some pretty messed up things on there. And then I think the thing that made me want to make this video was the fact that it said all black people are like this. And that was the part that upset me the most, because, I like to think that I was raised better than to go around, pointing guns at people and trying to rob stores. I like to think that I'm better than that. I'm not a thug, but I know that there are people out there in the world who are going to see me based off my skin color and think typical suspect. Like, that's so messed up. Like, I can understand hating somebody. I'm an introvert. I'm not very good with people. To be honest, there's a lot of people I don't like. But I hate people for a reason. Remember Martin Luther King and his big I Have a Dream speech? What did he say in that speech? He said, I have a dream that one day my children will not be judged by color of their skin, but rather by the content of their character. Judge not by the color of their skin, but rather by the content of their character. And that part I apply to my life, but not just with the skin color, but with everything. I don't care what you are, who you are, what you want to do, immutable characteristics, lifestyle choices. None of that stuff matters to me, man. If you're a good person, then I like you. And if you're not a good person, then I hate you. And I can understand hating somebody because they're not a good person, but I can't understand hating all of one group just because of what a small portion of that group does. Like, do you know how dumb that sounds? Like, seriously, do you know how dumb it sounds to say, oh, I hate you because you're black? Like, what does that mean? Okay, so there are some black people who are hoodlums and thugs. I'm not one of them. You still hate me? Like, what did I do? That would be like if I hated every German person just because of what happened in World War II. That would be like if I hated every, I don't know, it'd be like if I hated every white person because of slavery, or if I hated every black person because of Pearl Harbor, or if I hated every, like, I don't know, like, it's so dumb. Like, do you hear how dumb it sounds? It just doesn't make any sense. I don't know why we choose to hate people because of where they're from or how they choose to live life if it doesn't bother you. Like, I don't get it. I really don't. And I can't accept that this sort of behavior is becoming mainstream and popular in today's society. I really don't like that it gets support. I know that a lot of people frown upon it, but like I said, racism, injustice, hate is still very much alive in some parts of the world, and it hurts me to see it. I don't like it when it's done to black people. I don't like it when it's done to whites. I don't like it when it's done to anybody. Like, it's terrible. The idea of hating somebody for things that are outside of their control is just disgusting. But I won't delve any deeper into it than this. Honestly, all I want to say to you guys is that I hope you make good choices. I hope you don't become one of the people that are out here saying that, oh, I just hate because, you know, you're different. I really don't want that for you. I don't know what kind of experiences you might have had with somebody from one part of the world or another, but please understand that there are lots of good people in the world from the same places, okay? There is no group of people that is just inherently evil. It all comes down to the individual, okay? So with that being said, I want you guys to just go out and be as positive as you can, be as nice as you can, just be a good person. Again, content of the character. If you got a good personality and you're a good person, that's all you can do. But yeah, come on guys, let's try not to spread any more hate. We don't need any more of that in the world. Let's try to do better, okay? Bye.